I spent my whole career in the business of housing development, housing operation, and I just became frustrated. I saw too many examples of our industry moving away from the mission of providing high quality housing to hardworking people, and I thought there has to be a way to turn this around, to bring some of the innovation that we see in so many other industries to play and to bear in addressing this problem. Well, Vessel Technologies is really a solution to address one of the greatest challenges facing our society these days, which is the crisis around housing affordability. So we're in the business of creating products and services that will allow pretty much everybody to have the opportunity of a home that is beautiful, that is safe, healthy, and that provides them the opportunity to achieve everything that life may have in store for them. People often mistake the root cause of the housing affordability crisis as greed or profiteering on the part of the development community. I couldn't disagree more. I think that factors such as undue regulation, restrictive zoning, a devotion to the classical art of architecture are all contributors. There are many buildings that are works of art and that should be works of art, but not all buildings. No more than every suit should be a custom-made suit, or every watch should be a handmade watch, or every meal should be prepared by a five-star chef. And so by acknowledging that we need to think differently and that we need to take a different approach to solve a problem that is getting worse by the day. So our approach is to productize the idea of housing, to develop a product that can be replicated over and over and over again by the same team replicating it over and over again, so you generate all of the benefits and efficiencies that we see in the production of our cell phones, our computers, our automobiles, and the like. The sacrifices that we've learned to make as an industry is to dumb down the product, to provide a lower quality living experience, to provide buildings that are less safe, to provide buildings that, frankly, are less dignified. So our objective is to say, let's use all of the technologies around design, around engineering, around industrial process, to bring that cost down. So what we didn't see was anybody that was taking the holistic approach that we're taking, focusing on the design of buildings, focusing on their mass production, focusing on new innovations around operations, on innovations in financing. The solution so far in the housing industry, whenever the question of attainable pricing came up, has been to sacrifice quality and to sacrifice features, to sacrifice the user experience. We're committed to the idea that we can have it all, that we can solve for questions around health and wellness, around accessibility, around the user experience, to provide a home that is luxurious in feeling, that is healthy, that is safe, that is dignified, and do all of that at an attainable price. One of the key objectives that I set early on for the company was that all of our products would espouse the principles of something called universal design. Universal design is a concept that aspires to allow access for people of every ability or disability. For example, the problem of the kitchen. We began to think about, well, how is the height of a countertop set? Is that standard 36 inches appropriate equally for somebody who plays for the NBA or somebody who's in a wheelchair? And of course, the answer is it's not. And so in addressing just that narrow problem, we had to develop a ton of technology that allows the elements in a kitchen to be adjustable to the user whenever they may move into a new apartment. And so as a leader, I spent a lot of time trying to coach my people through the challenges of having to pivot, the challenges of having to abandon something that they thought was on the right track at a moment's notice, shift direction because a better path has become apparent. I think of what we're doing as being very much inventive, and we don't know the right answer. What we know so far are a ton of the wrong answers. And so our goal is to search for that right answer, or search for the better answer or the optimal answer at some point. But we can only get there being willing to break a million eggs. And so we are very willing to make mistakes. In addition to thinking hard about our product, we're thinking a lot about how the user experience is managed, and by that I really mean the operations of the building day to day. We're an innovator here too, in that we've launched the industry's first franchising opportunity around multifamily. The barriers these days to becoming a housing provider are significant. We're trying to break down those barriers by offering through our franchising program the capital, the training, and the ongoing support that our franchise need to become successful and set themselves on a path toward becoming a housing provider. They have the opportunity then to serve their communities and to put themselves on a career path toward housing provision that they otherwise might never have had the wherewithal, either the capital or the training to accomplish. Well, the problem that we're trying to address is not a local problem. It's certainly a problem in our community, but it's a problem in communities throughout America. And then it's a problem really throughout most of the world. Our objective ultimately is to serve as many customers as we possibly can. And that, of course, will mean our expanding geographically, to do it by providing a better and better quality product to them, which we will do through learning and the evolution of our product, and to do that all at ever lower pricing to offer this opportunity to as many people as we possibly can. So we don't think of our 5-year objectives in terms of a certain number of units that might be built, or a certain number of homes that might be built. We really think of it in terms of happy customers that we've been able to serve, and we hope that there will be many thousands of them. We're very specific in only hiring people that are deeply aligned with that mission, and as somebody once said to me, if you're a mission-driven business, you should be fortunate to work every day with other missionaries, and that's exactly how I feel coming to the office. Anytime that somebody moves in to a new home, they have a smile on their face. They're looking forward to welcoming their friends or their family to a housewarming party. We've accomplished something terrific. We measure success one happy resident at a time.